Hello everyone, I'm Li Yunyi. Today I will talk about the country's economic situation during the COVID-19, based on research in South Korea and China, among which South Korea is a developed country and China is a developing country. I want to focus on the economic impact on tourism and industry. The first part is about tourism. In the early days of COVID-19, people experienced many days of home isolation due to the closure measures that were introduced one after another in various countries and regions. Many countries have called a halt to cross-border travel, and global tourism is in the doldrums. With this came heavy loss in the airline, catering, and sales industries. The World Tourism Organization expects tourist arrivals to fall by 20 to 13% in 2020 compared with 2019, and international tourism revenues to fall by $300 billion to $415 billion. Next, I plotted a line chart of South Korea's and China's tourism revenues between 2019 and 2022. On the left is the change in South Korea's tourism revenue. The graph shows a substantial decline in Korean tourism revenues since the start of COVID-19 at the end of 2019, but has gradually recovered. The trend is the same in China and South Korea, where tourism revenue began to decline significantly in late 2019 and fell 61.1% year-on-year in 2020. In 2021, tourism revenue increased by 31% year-on-year, showing a rebound trend. In 2022, South Korea and China eased their entry policies. On June 8, 2022, the Republic of Korea announced that all inbound travelers, regardless of their nationality and whether they have been vaccinated against COVID-19, would be exempted from quarantine from the same day and begin lifting aviation restrictions on international flights. Almost 311,000 visitors arrived in South Korea in August, more than half of them tourists, compared to 97,000 arrivals in the same month last year. On November 11, 2022, China announced the cancellation of the circuit breaker mechanism for inbound flights and the change from 2 negative nucleic acid tests within 48 hours before boarding to 1 negative nucleic acid test within 48 hours before boarding. For those entering the country, the 7-day quarantine will be shortened to 5 days. The move will provide more convenient conditions for people entering China at a later stage. The second part is about industry. So far in 2019, the spread of the epidemic has had a huge impact on global industry, and countries have put in place policies to support businesses. Small and medium-sized enterprises occupy a key position in the industry chain, but they are generally less able to resist the risks and have been greatly affected by the epidemic. For some time, China has stepped up efforts to help SMEs by introducing a series of measures, including tax and fee cuts, rent cuts, and new preferential interest rate loans. In response to the economic impact of the panic, the South Korean government has rolled out a series of measures to support small and medium-sized enterprises. In September 2022, the Korean government decided to extend the maturity and repayment of SME loans, which were scheduled to expire at the end of this month, and is coordinating with the financial sector on specific measures. The government is expected to urge financial authorities to come up with measures to prevent excessive debt of small and medium-sized companies amid high interest rates and inflation, which will have a positive impact on companies. That's all. Thank you for listening.